Vancouver, I'm Alyssa Dawson, and you're watching Food Finds right here on Novus TV. Now, you may or may not have noticed the massive crowd of people behind me. There's no celebrity in town, there's no crazy concert. All of these people are here for food. That's right, it's another Tasting Plates event, this time happening all along Commercial Drive, otherwise known as Restaurant Row, one of my favorite neighborhoods in Vancouver. All you have to do to participate in this event, get your hands on one of these tickets and you get to sample food all along the drive. Let's see here, we have 5 Elements Cafe, Via Tavere Pizzeria, Pasture de Plate, the list goes on. So, let's eat. Richard, I love Commercial Drive, but for our viewers, they might not be as familiar. Why did you pick the drive?
Because it's a changing area. It's a changing neighborhood. Lots of other businesses are closing, and new restaurants are opening up in the area. And I thought this would be a great chance for people to go and explore a neighborhood that is changing, and also one that's on the east side of Vancouver.
Awesome. Well, what do we have here?
So we have obviously an espresso macchiato, and everybody knows this is my favorite because I talk about this all the time.
And I have the iced version.
You have an iced coffee. They're also serving iced tea. And then these really cool cookies. This is actually a smaller version of their usual cookie because it's usually much bigger, but done for our tasting plates. It's a cookie with no name. It's actually called a cookie with no name.
I know, I asked about that one. There's peanut butter, there's chocolate chips, there's marshmallows.
Yeah, it's got lots of
Mind's
goodness.
blown.
Should I eat it? Do you want to eat some?
Huh? I do, actually. Thank you for the invite. I was waiting, Richard.
So,
okay, I'm eating with a napkin.
So, I guess they couldn't name it, so it's called a cookie with no name.
I'll name it. Awesome. That's really delicious. Now, I cannot wait for everything else we're going to get to eat.
Right.
Where are we headed next?
We are going for Mexican to Lamas Galleria.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, and they're brand new. They've been open about a month and a half now, and it'll be awesome.
Awesome. We'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
Richard definitely picked the perfect place for our first stop. Lamas Galleria has only been open for 2 months, but they're serving up some delicious, authentic Mexican fare. This is the perfect first place to start. So much fun, but I'm dying of hunger, so what are we eating?
So we are at Lamas Galleria. We are having their ceviche, which is right here.
Right.
And it's all homemade. Everything they do is homemade right here, so we can kind of dig in there.
Let's see that. What do you think?
Oh, well, I get a lot of lemon right off the bat. So a lot of citrus flavor in here. Very good.
A little bit of spice too.
Yep, a little bit.
I like it. What's in the middle here?
These are beans, actually. So when you get your enchiladas or when you get your burritos, you have these beans, but these beans are really good. I've been addicted to these beans since I tried it, so really good flavor. So very different kind of beans that you have.
Richard, that is amazing.
I know, so good.
It's so simple, but that's awesome. Okay, and finally, our last little tortilla cup. What do we have going on?
This is fresh homemade guacamole.
Ooh.
So, same idea.
Wow, that just kicked my guacamole. That's awesome.
Very good.
That's so good. All right, well, I think we better save some room. We have so many more stops tonight. What's next?
So we're going now to Vietnam. So Vietnam and Thailand at 5 Elements Cafe.
Nice. All right, we'll see you there, guys. Our second stop of the night is another brand new restaurant. The family behind 5 Elements Cafe is serving up right Vietnamese meals. And the food keeps coming. So, what do we have in front of us?
Well, we've got a lot on the table here. So they've done 3 different menu kind of options here at 5 Elements. So we've got, as opposed to 5 Elements, it's Elements. So I've got menu A, you've got menu B. Mm-hmm. So on menu A, I've got a papaya salad, a shrimp on sugarcane, spring roll, and a coconut pumpkin soup.
Yep.
You have a tom yum soup, a coconut curry. You also have the same papaya salad and a spring roll.
So I'm going veggie.
You're going veggie.
I'm going veggie. No meat for me.
No.
All right, so do you want to try the salad first?
Sure, let's do that.
Something refreshing. I love the papaya. What do you think?
I love it. It's really good. Great flavors.
So good.
Yeah, it's very refreshing.
Oh my God, this is going to take a long time to go through this plate. Wow. They've done their job, hey?
They've done their job.
Right,
so here we've got the, Boom.
Look at that.
Yeah, see right here.
You are getting your money's worth with this one.
Yeah, totally.
Jam-packed.
Yep.
Okay. What do you want to do next?
I'm going to do
You're doing
the
that?
shrimp on sugar cane. And you're gonna go for the soup.
This
okay.
is where we differ.
Right, totally different. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Well, so this
is
is
that
got,
actually on a sugar cane? Like
it
a
is,
stick?
and
Wow.
it's got a bit of heat to it, so I just got it. Boom.
We're
Yeah.
experiencing the same thing. This is
Yeah.
hot.
That's hot. I've had that before.
It is.
Yeah.
This would cure a cold.
That will clear cold.
All right, what do you say we move on to our final dish?
Sure.
Okay, so I have a coconut curry.
And I have the coconut pumpkin soup. So good. And it's creamy, and it actually just took the heat away from the shrimp on sugar.
I'm adding heat. I was figuring, I'm like,
No.
okay, this is coconut. This should be fine. This is intense.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is really good.
Okay, well, we have a ton of food, but
We do.
of course, this is
Yeah.
tasting plates. We
Right.
have more coming.
We do.
So what's up next?
So we're going to Pizzeria Pizzeria for Italian pizza.
Whether inside, on the patio, or straight from their truck, Pizzeria Pizzeria always delivers great pizza. All right, we have made it. This is our last stop.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we eating?
We are eating pizza, of course, right? So it's a Napolitana style pizza, and we have a 2 on our plate. So we have a margarita, which is the vegetarian version right here.
I'll follow your lead. Cheers.
Yeah. Great, man. You taste the tomato right off the bat.
So fresh.
So fresh.
The ultimate comfort
Always
food right
see the
here.
bottom, you know, cut pizza's always done very well.
Supposed to fold it in half, technically, I think, right?
Yep.
This is how we're supposed to do it.
You just go to a sandwich cut up.
Oh, delicious. Okay, and the second kind. Looks like there's more going on.
Yeah, so this is actually a meat pizza. So it's capricciosa is basically how it's in it, capricciosa, and it's a meat pizza. So you actually all the vegetables and all the meats.
So we're being healthy. This is a balanced diet right here, right?
Yeah, that's the way of putting it.
All right, you guys, for Food Finds on Novus TV, I'm Alyssa Dawson. This is so good.